Everyone, this is Sylvia. And backstage is Sylvia's son, 18-year-old Kadeem. Now, Sylvia gave up her life to raise her son the right way. But Sylvia says all of that foundation just came crashing down when Kadeem began dating a 30-year-old woman named Demetra. Now, Sylvia says ever since Demetra got her hands on her teen son, Kadeem, he has dropped out of high school. He is now helping to raise Demetra's 13-year-old daughter and has thrown away much.
My son Kadeem is 18 years old and he's playing house with a 30-year-old woman, and I'm sick of it. Grown women need grown men in their lives, not babies, and Kadeem is a baby. My son Kadeem can't do what teenage kids do because he's involved with a grown-ass woman. If I see that woman, I just may slap her in her face. She forced my teenage son to drop out of school so he can hang out with her all day. I don't want my son to be a statistic. I want him to be successful, and Demetra has destroyed that. Kadeem calls her 13-year-old daughter his stepdaughter. She has Kadeem taking care of her 13-year-old daughter and helping her with her homework, and that's outrageous. Kadeem needs to let this skinny crackhead girl go and find someone his own age.
What's it like when you saw those pictures of them kissing?
It's horrible, Maury. It's just ridiculous.
Take a look at this picture.
It's disgusting.
Now, who's that?
That's my baby. He's my baby. I raised him. He's my baby.
Dropped out of school.
Out of school. Out of school. I want him to be...
He was doing well in school?
Yes, he was doing well in school.
And his senior year, what did he do?
Drop out for this woman. Drop out.
She been in your house?
No, she can't come to my house. I do not want her at all. She needs someone her age.
So where does Kadeem live?
They live with his father.
The both of them?
Yes.
They live with your son's father?
Yes.
Really? Now, what did you tell your son?
He needs to drop this girl and get someone his age. It's just simple as that.
Why do you think she wants him rather than somebody her own age?
Well, she can control him. He's young. He does what she wants him to do.
Okay, so whatever.
She's using him for a place to live.
No, that is not true. It is not true. He is not my pig.
We sat down with your son, all right? And we sat down with Demetra before the show. This is what they had to say, Sylvia. Watch this.
Kadeem is a sexy, gentle, kind man, and for 18, he's better than any man that I have ever been with. Sylvia needs to know that I'm not going anywhere.
My mom's a total idiot. She has a problem with everyone me and my siblings meet. What she needs to do is mind her own business and worry about her own life.
Sylvia needs to get a chance to know me before she can judge whether I'm a good or bad person. And she's never taken the time to do that.
I think my mom's a little too feisty for her own good. I love Demetra. I consider her my family.
I would not bow down to someone who disrespects me. If Sylvia wants to like me, she's going to have to figure that out on her own. I am not going to beg for her acceptance.
Demetra's daughter is 13, and I think of her as my stepdaughter. I like to help her with her homework, cook for her, and get her off to school. My mom not only needs to accept Demetra, but her daughter's also a part of my life. Mom, stop trying to hold on to me. I'm not a child anymore. If you don't accept my relationship with Demetra, you're out of my life for good.
You think she's loyal to him?
No, she's not loyal to him. How can you be loyal to a kid?
So you think she might be messing around on him?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All right, everybody, here they are. 18-year-old Kadeem, 30-year-old Demetra. Here they are. Nice to see you.
I'm not going to bow down to you.
I was doing with you. You never helped me with mom. homework. You didn't help me with my homework.
Remember
I was
one
in the
thing.
streets when I was
Remember
staying with
one
you.
thing. I graduated.
You let your
I got
kids.
raised.
You let your kids.
I did not make this man drop out of. He's 18 years old. What you call an 18-year-old? That's a man.
I dropped
He
out of
pursued me.
Let me give you the definition of a grown man.
That's a grown
Y'all
man.
husband is
Since you
15
don't
years
know,
older than you.
I
What
know.
the
a
hell is the
grown
problem?
man is a man that can take care of his family.
I'm taking care of
He has a job.
And we're making it together.
And he's
We're making it
building
together.
automobiles.
We are making it together.
So when you stand on your own 2 feet and
I'm
be
on my
a
own 2
woman,
feet.
you'll understand that's a child.
That
He
is
has
not a
not a
child.
child.
That is not a child. This is a grown
I
man.
have nothing to offer you.
All right.
Nothing.
Now, there's a man here who knows a lot more about these kinds of relationships than I do, and his name is Jeffrey Gardier, and he's a friend of mine. Jeffrey is here, and Jeffrey's going to listen to all this and give his comments at the end. But wait a second. Demetro,
Yes.
what are you doing with an 18-year-old?
I love Kadeem very much, and he pursued me.
Love.
Yes, I love your son very much.
What's the
We love
definition
each
of
other.
love?
Kenny, you got friends?
Yes.
You got friends your own age, right?
Yes.
What do they think about this?
They say it's all good.
No, you don't
Because
have any
They
friends.
know what I went
Yeah,
through.
he got friends.
No, you don't
raised
have
my-
friends.
I
Remember,
raised
I'm his
myself.
mother. Raise yourself.
I stayed at her
Okay,
house.
you better be real.
The whole house, I was gone in the streets. She let me. When I came home, she didn't help me with no
Goody,
homework.
goody,
She let me go in the streets.
You were going to be a senior in high school. You dropped out. You
I
could've-
dropped
And I
out
encourage him
before
every
I
day
got with
to
her.
go
I
back.
dropped out of school, and when I
Yes,
dropped out of school, I got
He
with
just
her.
encouraged yourself to get a real man.
Everybody, all children. He's not a child, but
I'm
he's a
doing
man.
better
I
by-
encourage
I'm
him
doing
all
better
the
with her
time.
than I
But
was
y'all don't know
doing
nothing
with
about
my
love.
mama.
And
You
y'all
are?
don't know nothing about
I got
love.
my own house that I'm renting from my daddy. I got my own vehicle.
He's not a kid.
I'm
You
taking
gotta
care
let
of her.
him
I
go.
got money in my
He's not
Let me
pocket.
your
tell you
baby.
something,
He's
baby.
not a baby.
It has nothing to do with
He's not a
letting
baby.
go.
He's not a
That's
baby.
a child.
You're
I'm not a child. I'm a child in your eyes. I'm a child in your eyes. I'm
Let me
not a
tell you,
child.
he needs someone his age. You're old. You're
I'm not
hey,
old.
you're over the hill. You're over the hill. You done been there, done that. You know what I'm saying?
Kenny,
I've been
if
there,
you're
I've
18,
done that.
do you think you should
I
be
know
there
what
raising a
time it is.
13-year-old? Her daughter?
Yes.
Huh? You should be
Okay,
doing that.
what you
should
gonna
be
do
doing
when
it.
your
Me and her
13-year-old
doing
gonna
it
fall in
together.
love
I'm not
with your
doing it by myself.
18-year-old?
We doing it together.
I'ma come back.
I raised my daughter better than that.
I raised mine better than you.
So this is the classic older woman coming into the lives of an 18-year-old and his mother. Jeffrey, what's going on here?
You guys have to stop tearing each other down and see what's really going on. What is the reality here? Kadeem, obviously you have a terrible relationship with your mother. We're not
We
going to
don't
go
have a terrible
Hold on.
relationship.
You don't have a relationship, okay? Thank you for correcting me. You don't have a relationship, but that's still your mother, and this is still your son.
Exactly.
And I believe what has happened here is that at a time that Kadeem needed you, and for whatever reason, again, I'm not going to point fingers, he didn't have that mother figure, he ran into the arms of Demetro. That's what happened. And so you need to understand that yes, he does love you, but does he love you for the right reasons? He's looking, hold on, he's looking for a mother figure. And for you, I really do believe that you have had, I may be wrong, that you're a lovely, lovely woman. You look younger than your age, but you've had, I believe, probably some difficult relationships with men. And therefore, you found this young guy, this young man who is very malleable, that you could shape him into what it is that you want. So there may not be a real future here. So I suggest you're not going to get him, you're not going to get Kadeem to break up with his girlfriend. That's not going to happen. What you're going to need to do is you're going to have to pull out the peace pipe and sit down with her, and then all of you together work out what's going to happen. That's the only way.
You can't talk to her. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
We'll be back right after this. Backstage, our executive producer, Paul Faulhaber, tried to convince Sylvia to at least spend some time and get to know her teen son's much older girlfriend.
Don't you think at least for your son you owe it to him to at least sit down with her for 1 hour?
No.
Would you like to sit down with her
I would
for
like to
60
talk to
minutes?
Sylvia. I would. I'm not going to make that sacrifice for no one.
It's 1 hour.
No.
1
It's not
hour.
going to happen.
That's ridiculous. And you supposed to be an adult.
And let me
you
tell
acting
you
like a
something.
child.
I'm an
You
adult
are a
and I
child.
stay in adults
I stand in adult.
It's
I see
not.
how you are, and it's so unfair. And it's so unfair.
It's not
you don't much
unfair.
even yes it is.
No,
you
it's
don't much
not.
even know me.
I don't want to know.
Supreme.
I didn't
This
mess
is the
with babies.
first person that I've ever dated
That's
that
your
was 18.
problem.
So
That's
but no,
right.
it's your
So if
problem.
you don't-
It looks like Sylvia is not ready to accept this relationship. But we'll be sure to update you on these guests and all of today's families on a future show. Until next time, America.